accidentally stumbled upon a black mamba nest, but told my sister-in-law's whole family it was a natural trampoline, and let them bounce on it for 3 days straight. All because in my past life, my sister-in-law wouldn't listen to me. She just had to drag the whole family out there and use a black mamba nest as a trampoline. I ended up smashing the whole nest of eggs. My sister-in-law was scared the mama snake would come for revenge, so she stuffed clothes reeking of snake eggs into my suitcase. I had no clue. When I got home, the mama snake had tracked the scent right to my door. My parents and I all got killed by that snake. Then I woke up right back to when my sister-in-law was taking the whole family camping. The day before, I was in the living room packing up gear for the trip. My nephew ran over, face lit up, asking me to come along. "Uncle, come camping with us." "Sure, I'm in." I said yes. I laughed to myself. This time around, I'm gonna make every single one of you pay. That afternoon, I hit the mall and grabbed an outdoor survival kit, plus every anti-venom serum I could find. I was also worried about a repeat of last time, dragging my parents into the mess. I couldn't let my parents get caught up in this again, so I shipped them off overseas, and the farther the better. The caravan set out. My sister-in-law's whole family piled in. My brother was stuck at work. In the car, aside from me, there was my nephew and sister-in-law, plus her parents and her grandma. The grandma started taking shots at me again. "Oh, look at Mr. Ivy League, him so fancy." All bundled up in the dead of summer? "You scared of getting a heat rash?" Honestly, I wasn't sure my jacket alone would cut it, so I had a long sleeve on underneath. Right then in the car, I'd already ditched my jacket and was still sweating bullets. But my sister-in-law's family was too cheap to even turn on the AC. I couldn't take it anymore. I glanced over at her dad behind the wheel. "Hey, can we get some AC in here?" The grandma shot me a look. "You think electricity's free? You have no idea what things cost. Kids today are so soft. We got by just fine without AC back in the day." I laughed inside. "Sis, didn't my brother Lin Wei send you the monthly allowance? Can't even spring for some AC?" My sister-in-law sat in the passenger seat, stone-faced, not saying a word, but she turned on the AC anyway. Still had to get the last word, though. "Little bro, don't think just because your brother earns money that gives you the right. If he wasn't so easy to push around, I would have left ages ago." "Okay, wow. If you're so over my brother, why is your whole family living off every single dollar he makes?" I was too tired to argue. Besides, I'm just here to send them off. My sister-in-law's family had been giving me grief for years. That apartment, that $500K was from scholarships I'd been stacking since I was a kid. We even wiped out my parents' retirement savings for it. Then she turned around and cut my brother off, always throwing around the mother-in-law drama excuse. My mom couldn't even see her own grandkid, poured everything into raising their son, and got absolutely nothing back. 2 hours later, we pulled up to the campsite. Car barely stopped and my sister-in-law was already at it, same as last time. She insisted on taking the whole crew mushroom hunting, said there was matsutake out here, grabbed a basket and disappeared into the woods. All for the content, of course. She'd worn this blue floral sundress, and strappy heels, bare legs and everything, basically gift-wrapping herself for every bug out there. Her parents weren't any better, crashing through the bushes behind her, like not even a shred of common sense. And the wildest part, her grandma walked past a stream, cupped her hands and just drank. Said it wasn't as sweet as when she was a kid. "Lady, you're gonna get parasites." I walked at the back, watching this family speedrun their own deaths. This time I'm not saying a single word. My nephew came up beside me, and out of nowhere asked, "Uncle, when I grow up, will you buy me a house?" I blinked. "Who told you that?" My nephew, totally casual. "Mom said so. She said everything you earn is gonna be mine. Once we spend Grandpa and Grandma's money, we'll use Uncle's money." I just had to laugh. This whole family of leeches had some serious nerve. We were getting close to that snake nest. Sure enough, I heard my sister-in-law shriek, "Oh my gosh, look! There's like a natural trampoline here. This is so cool." I walked over to check it out. My sister-in-law was bouncing up and down on this big mound of grass. That was a black mamba nest. To protect the eggs from flooding, they build their nests up high like that. Seeing that nest again, I still got the chills. I scanned the area on full alert. Last time, I tried to warn her to get down. She told me to stay in my lane. Just had to get her video. Then something went wrong and she blamed me for not pulling her back sooner. The whole family paid the price. This time I said nothing. Just watched her bounce around up there, and even threw on a banger to hype her up. The grandma and her parents saw how fun it looked, and climbed right up too. The whole crew was going absolutely wild up there. My sister-in-law even called for my nephew to join. My nephew was scared. Hiding behind me, wouldn't budge. My sister-in-law started talking trash. "You're just like your dad, total coward." Her mom was even worse. "Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Lin Wei's genes are just weak." Kid came out just as spineless. I laughed to myself. If it weren't for my Lin family genes, your kid probably couldn't even make it through middle school. My brother still went to a solid college. How'd he end up with someone like this? My sister-in-law gave me a look, trying to get me to go up. I clutched my back and said I'd tweaked it playing ball. Couldn't do anything too intense. Then I smoothly turned it around on her. "Didn't you used to be on the dance team? Show your fans what you got. I'll film for you." She was totally down for it. She handed me her phone and was just about to bust out her moves. When one big motion got way out of hand, she stomped right through the nest. One foot sank straight in. The music cut out instantly. We all froze. Then came a blood-curdling scream. "Sis, you okay?" I put on my best worried face. Her legs were shaking as her dad yanked her out. Her ankle was covered in slime and eggshells, with a baby snake wrapped around it. My nephew and I were both shaking. Her dad, on the other hand, was totally chill. Laughing, he grabbed the baby snake, didn't care if it was venomous, and shoved it straight into a flask he had on him. The grandma lifted up the nest and gasped. A whole pile of white eggs inside, all clumped together, a whole nest of them. "This is the good stuff, super nutritious." She started picking through them. scooping up every uncracked egg she could find. I casually handed over my sister-in-law's sun hat. Here, use this. Easy carry. The old lady's eyes lit up. She dumped every last egg right in, stuffed it completely full. Grandma, can you actually eat these? The grandma's eyes were sparkling. Of course you can. Good stuff. Grandma's cooking these up nice for you. I was cracking up inside. Sure, snake eggs are nutritious, but why doesn't anyone eat them? Because nobody beats the mama snake. After they cleaned out the nest, they started looking for firewood. I pointed right at the nest. There's your firewood right there. Her parents thought that was brilliant. They tore the nest apart, set up a pot, and started cooking. Great. Not only did they eat her babies, they burned down her home too. This beef just got real serious. That black mamba is gonna lose her mind when she gets back. I pretended the smell was getting to me and kept my distance, eyes locked on the surroundings. Before long, the eggs were done. Grandma had 2, Sis had 1, her parents had 3 each. 1 egg left and the old lady wouldn't give it to me. Tried to push it on my nephew instead. My nephew flat out said no. Old lady called him ungrateful. Handed it over to my sister-in-law, told her to get some nutrients in. Pop out a baby boy next year. Full and happy. Her parents went off to fish. The rest of us got to work setting up tents. I tried to talk the old queen into taking it easy,